going to do something fun today. So come on in, you guys, and hang out with me while we make something fun. It's going to be fun, you guys. So come on in, everybody. Today we're going to be working on a cutting board that I picked up at a garage sale. We're going to refurbish this and make it into something that you would want to put in your home. So come on in and join me. Let me get the comments up here before everyone gets in here. That way we can say hey to everybody when they come in. There we go. That's done. All right. Let me grab a thing to paint on here. Hi, Lori. How are you? Welcome in, friend. Welcome in, guys. Thank you, hon. I appreciate you.
You're welcome. Facebook or YouTube?
YouTube. All right, you guys. Today's color is Sandstone. It's from Waverly. You can get this at Walmart. I love the Waverly paint. Hi, Vicki. Hi, Hope. Hi, Jackie. How are you guys doing? And we're going to be using some home decor crackle. You can get this at, I believe you can get this at Hobby Lobby, or it is Folk Art. So you may be able to even get it at Walmart. I'm not sure. I haven't ever seen it at Walmart, but I know it's by Plaid. So you can go to plaidonline.com, or you can go to my link tree. And on my link tree, I am a Plaid representative. So, or not representative, but ambassador. So if you're interested in that, ooh, y'all, look there. That's dried out on this right there, that little piece on top that was on the ring. Okay, let me grab me a brush, and we are going to brush some of this crackle onto the board. Y'all, this is so easy to crackle this. Hi, Sandy Stanley, how are you? Hi, Billy. It's so easy to crackle. You just brush it on, really easy. Brush it on, dry it, then put your paint on top. Super easy. And I'm just going to do the top right now, and then we'll do those sides and that back here in a minute. But I'm going to finish the complete board today while we're on here, because I like to make sure there is none of the wood showing other than through the crackle. Okay, and I'm going to dry this real quickly. I'm going to go ahead and maybe hit those sides if I can, possibly. Might as well go ahead and hit those and get that over with. Okay, and there is some of this, it looks like it needs sanded, but I'm not going to sand it, you guys. I'm just going to leave it rough, because I want this is going to be kind of a country primitive slash a farmhouse. How's Sandy from Virginia doing? Sandy, I hope you're doing well, my friend. Hi, Jerry. How are you? And you just dry it, and once it's dry, then you brush on your paint. Make sure we get around those edges also. And I hope this crackles, y'all. It's looking like it's drying pretty flat, so I'm hoping it will crackle. We'll see. Worst case, it doesn't, and we'll have to do a chippy. That's the good thing about it. You can do a chippy look if you want, or you can do a crackled look. Oh, wait a minute. We got to do some more of this on the sides, y'all. We got to do our sides the rest of the way. And I want to do the back as well, because we want this to be all crackled. So I'm just going to grab all this. And normally I wouldn't do the back with you guys on here, but today we're going to. Just so. The reason I lean that up on it so it doesn't stick to my board, because if it's not all the way dry, it will stick, and I don't want it to stick and pull off the crackle medium. So I just kind of got it propped up there on my little container. All right, awesome. Hi, Gloria. Hi, RJ. Welcome in. Guys, if you do not subscribe to my YouTube channel, you guys can hit that subscribe button below. We'd really appreciate it. We'd love to have you here at Rekindle Blessings. Grandma? I'm Grandma? Or who's RJ? Who's your grandma? Who's your grandma, RJ? I'll be grandma. I don't care. I'm grandma. I've got 4 granddaughters. I've got 4 granddaughters, and they're all precious. Every one of them. If you guys like crackle and you like a little bit of fall slash primitive slash farmhouse decor, let me know in the comments. Okay, this is drying up really nicely now. Okay, I think we're ready. It's pretty easy. Easy so far, right? Okay. We're gonna move that out of the way and we're gonna start painting here. Just gonna grab up some of this sandstone I told you guys about, and you're just gonna put layers of it on there. You don't wanna go over a lot, but you can go back and forth over this as long as your medium is dry. If you put on a medium and you automatically start putting on your paint, you don't want to, with it wet, you do not want to go back and forth over it. And this, you don't want to go back and forth over a lot. Hi, Miss Kay, how are you? I didn't see you, sister. That's the first time I've seen you on here. How are you? I hope you're doing good. Okay. There we go. A little bit more of that on here because I feel like I'm kind of cheating it with paint. We need a little more paint here in these areas. So I'm just going to kind of real lightly put that over that. Same up here. I need more up here. It's starting to crackle already. And you see how it's starting to look, make it a little chippy look? I'm okay with that, y'all. I'm okay with that chippy look. Hanging like a rusty fish hook. Girl, me too. Today's a bad day. I don't feel good today. But we're doing YouTube anyway because I promised myself I was going to start doing it more often. So that's why I'm here, you guys. I need to get this thing up and running. We need to get it up and running. So, okay. Look how beautiful that crackle is, you guys. We got quite a bit of crackle, but we are going to make this a little more chippy. I'm going to scrape some of this off because I like the chippy look and I want it to look really good. So I'm just gonna grab my little scraper while we're here, y'all. We're not done painting yet, you guys, but we're gonna pull some of that off. Just some of it, not all. Just some of it. I just want it to be kind of chippy for what we're doing here. Just gonna pull that off there like that. And I'm gonna give it another dry because I wanna make sure this is really good and dry down below because we're gonna be using a transfer on this. Okay? All right, there we go. All right, let's dry some more. We gotta make sure it's 100% dry underneath and above because sometimes on top your paint will appear to be dry, but underneath is not. Anytime you're doing a transfer, you wanna make sure your paint is super dry. Well, you tell Dr. Khan I'm upset with him because I didn't get any. No, I'm kidding. I'm glad he got him some. No, Dr. Khan. He brought Gopher some. I know, but he brought Gopher some ribs, her doctor that she works for. Okay. That's what we have so
He's
far.
a veterinarian, right?
Yes.
Are you sure he didn't pick him himself?
He didn't what?
Get him himself?
You might have.
Ribs? Are they cat ribs or dog ribs?
Oh,
or
Randy.
pig ribs.
You're terrible.
Rock. Hey, tell him to
We're
say,
going around those edges, y'all.
Katie, you go around saying, rock me, Shaka Khan.
Dr. Khan.
Hey, rock me, Dr. Khan.
Here we go, y'all. We're gonna crackle this. Did I put crackle in here? I did, didn't I? Yes, I did. I'm questioning myself now, you guys. I'm questioning myself. Okay, here we go.
I had to show him my bountiful harvest this morning.
Y'all, look what we got this morning.
Ooh,
Look at all of our tomatoes, you guys. I'm gonna make a yummy taco salad after a while, and we're gonna eat those on a taco salad. That looks so good to me. Sounds good to me. Okay, as you guys can see, I've got it nice and covered. You remind me of my mom. Well, good, I'm glad I do. I hope that's a good thing. I hope that's a good thing. A lot of people, I am a mom. I'm a mom and a grandma and all the things, and I love every bit of it. Love it all. Wouldn't trade it for anything. Welcome in, friend. I hope that you like what we're doing, or if you don't like crafting, I hope you just enjoy the company. So come on in and hang out with us. Okay. Lay this down here. It's kind of pulling up some, but that's okay because we're going to scrape it again as well. It's going to work out just fine, y'all. It's going to be just fine. Horse ribs. He may have, you never know. You never know. Okay, where's my scraper at? Let's scrape this again, you guys. We're just gonna kind of lightly go over it like this, and it just pulls it right off of there. It'll just pull it right off there. See that? And we're just gonna give that chipped up look to make it look like it's been around for a little while. See that? We're gonna do the edges as well. I want that to look really chippy. Just gonna kind of pull that right on off there, around that edge. And I feel some wet paint on here still, you guys. I feel it. So I'm gonna dry again as soon as we get done chipping here. This looks like it's been sitting in my grandparents' house for years. You know what I mean? That's what I want it to look like, and that's what it looks like. It's really pretty. I think I like this side better than this side, so I think this side is gonna be the side that we put our stuff on. So let me finish drying, y'all, and then we will get back to it. Trying to find a crackle lid so I don't make a mess of it. Gopher then came, got them, and went home and eat. He's funny, Miss K. He is so funny. I love that man. He's a sweet guy. He's a sweet guy. Everybody needs a gopher in their life. He's a good one. Okay, let me grab, y'all. I'm going to take and nip this. I got a little bit of a piece of wood up there at the top. I'm going to nip off of there so that it's not so... Okay, this feels pretty dry. I want to make sure it's really dry, though, because like I said, we're putting transfer on. And you guys, this is fall that I'm doing today. We're doing fall because fall is coming quick. And we got to have our fall decorations to put out by the time fall gets here. So I'm doing some fall today. I know it's just July and we're not there yet, but sometimes you got to start early so that you can have the things that you need when it's time to decorate. All right, let me make sure this is good and dry, you guys. Like I said, you want to make sure, so I'm making sure. And I'm going to put, I think I'm going to put a little bit of a sealer on here real quick. I think that's what I'm going to do. Let's put some Meltdown on here. Well, no. Do I want Meltdown or do I want... Let's use this one. We'll use some Posh Pigment Infuser. We're going to be using this anyway, so we'll just put some infuser on here. I love the Posh Pigment Infuser. You guys, this is from Would You Been, and if you look on my link tree, if you're interested in this, it will be on my link tree. Hi, Monroe. How are you? Hey, Bryn. How are you, girlfriend? I hope you're doing good. I hope you enjoy spending time with your grandma. Your grandma and I are friends, so I hope you have a good time with your grandma. All right, I'm just brushing this across here, you guys. This is just to seal the paint on here. When we start working with our transfer, I want it to be nice and sealed. Pull that up off there, and I'm just going to kind of go around these edges as well. And that's just going to give it a little bit of a clean surface to work with. And I will seal the back as well, but I'm not going to do that right now because I want it to lay on the back. Hi, Lori. How are you? Thank you for spreading those blessings, friend. I really appreciate you for that. You're amazing, and I appreciate you. And there's hearts, you guys. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Miss K, for spreading those blessings as well. I appreciate you, sister. Y'all don't want to get right on top of that. I am bubbling that so bad. We'll get it knocked back down, though, here in a second. Hi, Marley. How are you? God bless, friend. I did not. Okay, I'm going to stop right there. This is just a little bit tacky still, but it will dry. I think it stays tacky whenever it's, you know, I have some paint wanting to bubble up here, so I'm going to tap that down. If you tap it real good, it'll go right back down, or it should. And if it doesn't, it's okay because it's going to be underneath that transfer anyway. You're not going to see it, but I just want to make sure. Okay. All right, you guys, I have a napkin today. This napkin came from Hobby Lobby. I got it like 2 or 3 years ago. I'm sure they still have these, though, because they were pretty popular. What you want to do is you want to separate your plies, okay? And there's still a ply on here. This is a 3-ply napkin. I can just tell by the way it feels that there's another ply here. So let me grab my infuser here. Hi, Sharon. How are you, friend? Okay, and I'm just going to get a little bit of this Posh Pigment Infuser on my fingers. I'm just going to rub it until it gets kind of tacky. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap both sides of the napkin and see how it pulls apart like that. Real easy. You don't have to worry about no tape or anything like that. How do you share out on YouTube? Y'all, Miss Monroe wants to know how you share me out on YouTube. Now look how cute that's going to be, y'all. That is going to be so stinking cute. All right, we're going to add our Posh Pigment Infuser down here at the bottom. Y'all, we're not doing the full thing, so we don't need it all over. We're just gonna put it right here at the bottom. Okay. And you can, if you want to, you can dry this and then use an iron to put it on. Today, I'm not gonna use an iron, you guys. I'm just gonna lay it down on here. Since it's not such a great big huge area, I think we'll be okay with this. I hope we will. I hope we will. All right, here we go. I wanna make sure my pumpkins are facing upright, which would be this way right here. And I'm just gonna kind of lay it down there. I need to stand up so I can make sure I get it straight. Let me stand up here, y'all. Make sure it's good and straight. Okay, and I'm gonna lay that right down there. Hang on a minute, I'm gonna pull that over just a tad because it has a little thing on it. And you just wanna make sure that you get it nice and smooth. Smooth that baby out. You don't want wrinkles. And if you get a few wrinkles, it's okay, you guys. It's all right if you get a few wrinkles. And I think I might have got that a little crooked, y'all. I hope not. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pull it around this edge here. I'm just going to pull that right around that edge, just like that. And I'm gonna add just a little bit more infuser to my brush. I'm just gonna put it up on that edge there. And I'm going to just lay it right on there, just like that. Now I don't wanna go up on the back. I don't want it on the back, just on these edges. Pull that around right there. Maybe. We'll see if that works. Okay, there we go. And then I'm gonna kind of pull this right here. Y'all give me just a second. I gotta find where did I do with it? Here's one, but that's not the one I'm after. Oh, here it is. I knew it couldn't be too far. I usually don't do too much with it, so let me grab a little bit of water here, and I'm just gonna kind of pull this off of here. That water is just gonna help my napkin to tear, okay? And then I'm gonna do the same right here. I'm just gonna kind of give this a corner tear right here like this, and then a corner tear right here like this. I'm just gonna pull that off, and then I'm gonna take my brush, we're gonna put some more infuser on my brush. I'm gonna run it across the bottom right here in this corner. And we're gonna kind of lay that down right there like that, and we're gonna pull this bottom edge up and lay that right down there like that, okay? And that's just gonna make us a corner is what that's gonna do, okay? I'm just gonna tap that, bring that around. Oh, darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it. There we go. Bring that around. Okay, now that's what I'm gonna do with that so far. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna use our little sander and sand off the excess. There are 3 vertical dots. Okay, she's telling her how to do it. Thank you so much, I appreciate that. Okay, where is my little sander? Here it is. Okay, we're just gonna use our little sander to sand off the excess napkin. Okay, you just kind of go around and just sand it. If you guys are interested in this little sander, celebration.com. Okay, I'm gonna pull that off. And that's just going to form. See how it's nice and tucked around the edges, you guys? See that, how that looks? Doesn't that look nice? Okay, and then there's that. Oh my goodness, I forgot to grab. I don't even know what I've done with that. It's gotta be over there somewhere. I'll look for it here in a minute. Okay, anyway, you guys, that is our napkin. And I think I did get it crooked, y'all. I'll turn around here. I don't know if that's, but we're gonna put some trim on that so you'll never see that anyway. And here is our transfer we're gonna use, you guys. I got like 15 of these, you guys. I got them at the Goodwill. Got them at the Goodwill. These are so stinking cute. I absolutely love these little transfers, and they work so well. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna cut around the area I want on my board here. Okay? And the little bees, we're gonna take the little bees off there for right now. Oh, thank you, Amy. Oh, I'm gonna have to take some of that off there too. I didn't think I was gonna have to, but I think I am going to have to. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to cut this leaf off of there. That's okay though, we can take this leaf off. Just gonna kind of pull this leaf off of here. I'm hoping I can leave that curl on there, but I don't know if I'll be able to or not. We'll see. Nope, that curl's not gonna stay. Darn it. Well, I guess we can. We can kind of scoot over a little more, I think. We can even come down on the napkin if we have to. We can do that. We'll leave that on there. Turn that upright. I want this to stand upright, the beehive. It's okay, Monroe. It's okay. It's all good. Okay, that's where we're gonna put it at, y'all. Okay, I had to decide where I was gonna put it before I committed to it. So here we go. She said that she hates that I'm not feeling well because my methotrexate Mondays. She's a smart woman. Oh, y'all, I gotta watch this. I can't do that. We're gonna have to get rid of that curl because I have to have space for my trim that I'm gonna put here. I didn't even think about that. We're gonna lose a little bit of the leaf. I think I'm gonna lose a little bit of this leaf up top here. No, Monroe never gives me a hard time. We're gonna lose a little bit of this leaf. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to cut this down and maybe try to make it look like a small leaf, maybe, if we can, possibly. Let's see if this will work. Let's see if that'll work. I cut it down a little bit. Oh, it folded back, darn it. No, we're still gonna lose it. So you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and trim part of it off. I'm just gonna trim it off right there, just like that. Okay, here we go. Oops. Oh, I just got to trim that back too, darn it. I have to be careful here. I'm gonna end up making a mess of it if I'm not careful. All right, right there's where I'm gonna put it. And we are gonna lose part of that leaf over here as well, but that's okay. It's okay. I don't mind. And let me find something to scratch this on with, y'all. We'll use my essential stencil scratcher.
I got back scratcher.
You got a back scratcher? You know what I'm gonna do? I should have left that leaf on there and we could have took it over the edge because this leaf here, I'm just gonna kind of roll over this edge here and we'll just let that just kind of travel over the edge. And I've got that other piece of, well, no, this one here we can put over that edge maybe. Maybe. We'll see what happens here. Y'all, I have no clue where these transfers came from. I could probably do the Google Lens and find out and I could let you guys know. But I'm not really sure where it came from. Thank you, Amy. I appreciate you, friend. See how nicely these go down? They go down so good, y'all. So good. Ah, y'all, I feel this kind of want to pull up right here. There we go. We didn't have it all the way down. We just got to make sure we burnish it down. Okay. Isn't that going to be cute, you guys? Oh my goodness, it's going to be adorable. Okay, let me see here if I can work this into this. Oh yeah, we can. Oh yes, we can. Oh yes, we can. We're just gonna work that right onto that. I'm attaching it to it and I'm just gonna roll it all the way around the back, y'all. You're gonna see that little leaf on the back. It's not gonna really even matter, but oh yeah, there we go. See how the leaf goes around the, see that? How to get rid of the comments. Hope I'm not sure how you get rid of the comments. Does anybody know how to get rid of the comments? I do not know. I would help you with that, Hope, but I'm unsure about that, my friend. All right, you guys, we had the little bees left over. So what I want to do is I'm going to take a little bee and I think I'm going to put it, I got to put my trim on there. I got to, let me grab that trim, y'all. Let me grab it. I think it's right here. Nope, it's not there. What did I do with that stinking trim? Hey, babe, you know what I did with that trim by any chance? There it is. Give me 2 seconds, y'all. Give me 2 seconds. I'm coming. Okay, I'm back. All right, I don't know how well this will look, but we're going to use it anyway. It's just a small trim that has some gold on it. I think that'll look, oh yeah, that'll look cute on there, you guys. That'll look cute. Perfect, no, but cute, yes. Oh, I'm going to have to figure out how to cut that chain, you guys. Figure out how to cut that chain. I don't know why they have tape on the end of this. Okay, let me pull this off here. Oh, that's why they have tape on it. Y'all see that? That is not going to work very well for me. I'm going to cut that. There we go. Okay, let me flip this over here and we're going to put some glue right here on this edge. We're going to put us a nice amount of glue so that our trim will lay on here and not come undone. Okay. I'm just gonna zigzag back and forth. We're gonna put quite a bit of trim on here, y'all. We're gonna make sure we get it straight so that you don't see this edge, because I kind of messed up on that edge a little bit, but we pull that right on across. You'll never know the difference. Look how cute that is, y'all. That is cute. That just kind of dolls that up just to the right. Just a little something, something. Okay, and I'm gonna cut another piece right. Y'all, I'm cutting right through that chain. I don't know how I'm doing it. Those old scissors. Those scissors are the best scissors ever. I wish I could find another pair of them. I love those scissors. But I've used them and abused them. I'll tell you that right now. All right. Lay that down, and then we'll trim the rest of that off right there. Okay. I'm just going to trim that up right there on that edge. Okay, there we go. All right, there's our little piece of trim. Look how cute that is, you guys. That's adorable. That is really cute. Okay, now that I got that trim on, I want to get my bumblebees on here, my little bees, my honeybees. Hi, Sandra. How are you? Hi, Hope. All right, now I'm just going to cut these bees, separate them, because I want them all going different directions. So there's one, and there's a couple more right here. Okay, I think I want this little guy. I don't know where I want him. I think I want him right there, because he's kind of darting upward here. So I'm just going to kind of, we can make him coming out of the beehive. So we're just going to put that right there. And we're going to just scratch it on just like you would any other transfer. Hey Ray, how are you? I haven't seen you in so long. I hope you're doing well, friend. I hope you're doing well. I'll just pull that right on off of there. There's one of our bees. Look how cute that is, y'all. That's coming out adorable. Okay, now let's see here. I think I wanted to put one going up the handle, and I think this is the one we're going to put going up the handle. I'm just going to have that coming off right there. Yep, that's where it's going. Guys, I don't think I'm seeing all the comments. Yes, Mr. Ray, I am live, my friend. I am. I go live on YouTube. It's something new since you've been around. There we go. All right, let me show y'all. See our little bee going up the handle? Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so cute. Oh, our trip was amazing, Ray. We had such a great time. We got to see our son, and it was just really nice. Really, really nice. Okay, this little bee, you guys, I'm going to have it traveling towards the hole right there, towards the beehive. We're going to put it right there. We had a great time. It was amazing. We were so thankful that we had the chance to spend with our son and his girlfriend. It was just a wonderful, wonderful time. And Randy and I had a lot of time alone on the road, so it was nice just to be alone and to spend some time to be able to just get away. It was really nice. Okay. Look at that, y'all. How cute is that? That is so cute. Y'all, I pulled out some bee ribbon, but I don't think I want a bow on this now. I pulled out this cute bee ribbon, but I don't think I want it on here now. I kind of like it just the way it is. What do y'all think? We are going to add some wax around this to darken in around the areas. Do I want wax or do I want oxide? Let's do oxides. I got my wax out here, but I think oxide will look good. We'll go ahead and do the oxide. Okay, this is a Ranger vintage photo, you guys. Vintage photo. And I'm just going to kind of pull this on here because that's going to bring, this has got like orange undertones to it. And it's going to make that napkin kind of work better. See that? How it kind of brings that orange up into there? So that's going to work really well on this. just gonna kind of darken that in. And that just adds to the aging process as well, makes it look like it's aged. I'm just gonna kind of throw that on there in these corners and make it just look more vintage. What y'all think? Are you guys liking this? I'm gonna put a little bit on this trim to darken this trim so it's not so cream. I'm just gonna bring that to a darker tone there as well. There we go, that's much better. That darkened that up really good. All right. Now I'm also gonna do let's do around the napkin as well, you guys. Normally I wouldn't do that, but it's not gonna hurt to do it on top of this napkin. It's just gonna make it that much cuter. Thank you, Lori. But y'all, fall crafts are coming up. You know how much I love fall and Christmas. They're coming up, and that's when I feel like I do my best crafts. So I'm excited. I'm really excited. I've got a lot of things planned. A lot of new stuff coming up. Okay, you see we're going around those edges, y'all. All that does is darken that in, give it that shadow. I think that looks fabulous. Oh my goodness, how cute, y'all. This is a cute, cute, cute little primitive slash farmhouse craft. And now it needs, give me just a second, y'all. I'm gonna grab some ribbon. We're gonna grab a piece of ribbon to put in that. And I like this right here. I think that's cute with it. It's a gingham. It's just a skinny gingham ribbon. But I am going to give that a cut. And we are going to add some vintage photo to this too. We're gonna kind of dirty that up a little bit because it's really white. We don't want it to be really white. So I'm just gonna kind of run the long brush along there. You love fall crafts, Jerry? I do too, girl. They're them, and now I'm not ready for fall. I'll be honest with you. I don't like fall because I know what follows it. I'm not a winter girl at all, but I love fall crafts and I love Christmas crafts. I don't like the season as far as the weather, but I do like the crafts and stuff. It's my favorite time of year as far as the, with it being Christmas and stuff. Okay, I'm just dirtying this up a little bit, y'all. And I'm dirtying up my turntable too, but it'll wipe off. Okay. I just kind of, see how it dirties it up a little bit? I'm gonna flip this over, do the same on this side. Now, if you really wanted a ribbon, I would suggest maybe, or a bow. I would suggest something maybe this size so that it doesn't distract from what you have going on as far as the, trying to decide how I want to do this. I want that to come up. No, I need to go this direction, I believe. Yeah, I need to go this direction with it. And I am going to need a bead threader. Oops. A bead threader. There we go. I'm just going to run that right through there. You drop something. That drops a when? Just now? Just now, that was a paintbrush. It was a paintbrush. Or if I drop something in the floor, that's nothing new. I'm always dropping something, you guys. Always. Forever dropping something. That's okay. It's clean. It cleans up real easily. Okay. And I'm just kind of making sure that this is wanting to fold under on me, and I don't like that. Come on. There we go. Okay. And then I'm just going to put a little knot at the top here. And then we're going to just snip those down a little bit because we don't want them standing up. And like I said, if you want a bow, you could definitely do a bow. But I would use the same small stuff. Let me see, you guys. I may put a bow. Let's see what this looks like first. And if I don't like it, we won't put it on. Okay. And then this is just going to be a very small, just a shoestring bow is all it is, just like a shoestring bow. And we would have to dirty this as well. I'm just going to see if I like it first before I go to the trouble of doing all that. And you could put it there, or you could put it, let me see here, pull it down a little more here. I don't want it very big at all. I want a small bow. If we was to do a bow. Yeah, you'd have to put it right there, I think. I think that would be the best place for it because you have the bees and stuff. Let me show y'all. That's where you'd have to put it. And I really don't like it there very well. I mean, you could stick it right there, but you're going to hide your bumblebee tracks. Or if you wanted to, you could stick one right there. That would be cute. Let's do that. Let's dirty that up and put a bow right there. That looks like a good idea. We'll try it and see if we like it. If we don't like it, we don't have to leave it. I'm just trying to tone down that white, you guys. Okay, let me wipe this down real quick so that I don't get this all over me. Because it will, I'm telling you now, it will. My board is so dirty here. Okay, there we go. Alrighty, let's just make us a small bow here. See what it looks like. We're just gonna take it and put a little loop on each finger and then just kind of turn it into itself and pull. Super easy. Nothing hard about that. Nothing at all hard about that. Okay, let me see here. I'm not sure if I still like it though, y'all. I'm not sure yet. I haven't decided. If I put a bow there, I'm definitely gonna cut it down more. I'm not liking the way it's hanging. When I go live, you guys, I have an idea of what I'm doing, but I never know exactly what I'm doing. So I kind of talk to myself to talk myself through the process. We're gonna cut that down for sure if we do it. Come on, need better scissors. There we go. Yeah, we'll stick that there. That's kind of cute. Or do I want it over here? Hang on. No, it's too heavy on that side. I think this helps balance it a little bit. So yeah, we'll put this on here. Just put a little bitty bow right here at the side. That'll kind of balance it out. I'm gonna have to cut that down just a little bit more. Shape it right. And that's gonna have to be cut just a tad more right here, just to make it nice and even. And if I wanted to, I can straighten it out. I can kind of put a dab of glue down there at the bottom. I'm not going to, but you could if you wanted to. See, that doesn't look bad. That doesn't look bad at all. Okay, I do have, let me grab something here, y'all. I've got a bumblebee here somewhere. I've got to remember where it's at. I think, hang on a minute, y'all. Let me see here. I think it's, I want to say it's right here. Here it is. I found it. I found it. I knew I had one. Okay. And let me snip this off. Where's my little nippers? Right here. Let me snip this off. Those of you that are not subscribed to Rekindle Blessings, we would truly appreciate it if you would subscribe and hang out with us. We do appreciate all of you guys that are here. Let me show you what I have. Oops, y'all, I dropped it right in there. There's our little bumblebee. What are you laughing at, Beck?
Last night.
What about it? What about it?
Stop and funny. Well, you're laughing. We're laying in bed.
When we laid in bed and laughed, yeah. You're so goofy, yes.
Tuning fork.
You guys, I'm telling you what, Mr. Randy is hilarious. He had me laughing so hard last night in bed. We laughed and laughed. What does my shirt say? It says, pray on it, pray over it, and pray through it. See the little bee on my bow, you guys. Isn't that precious, you guys? I love it. It's adorable. It is adorable. There's our cute little craft, y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed this because I really thoroughly enjoyed doing it. You like it?
Mm-hmm.
What are you laughing about, Tuna?
Tuning.
All right, you guys, that's my craft for the day. I hope you guys enjoyed
Bye, guys.
it. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. And for those of you that do not subscribe, go and hit that button, y'all. We want you here at Rekindle Blessings. All right, you guys, I'm out of here. Have a nice day. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I love y'all, and I'll see you later. Love you more than ice cream, y'all. Bye.